Realize this figure, but 50% of the teenagers in Texas that age out of the foster care system wind up homeless. Now the Austin Children's Shelter is trying to change that with a brand new program. Our Kate Whiteout is live at their new cottage in East Austin with the details this morning. Hi, Kate.
Hey, good morning. Well, you know, the Austin Children's Shelter actually has a brand new campus in East Austin. This is one of their transitional living cottages just for boys right now. I want to introduce you to Julie Birch. She's the Director of Marketing here at the Austin Children's Shelter. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Talk about what you guys do here at the cottage.
Well, this particular college is different than what we've traditionally done, which is emergency shelter. This provides long-term care for boys ages 16 to 21 who are still in foster care. But in addition to that, and what's more important, is that we're providing transitional living services. So it's allowing these boys and young men to learn how to live on their own because they don't have a family to fall back on.
And why is it so important to have this kind of facility?
Well, some recent studies show that about 50% of foster care kids who age out of the system and go out on their own end up homeless. And that 50% is far, far too many. So if we can help them and give them the resources they need, help them get the education they need, and learn how to do the things to survive on their own, learn how to pay their bills and how to find an apartment and how to apply for a job and do an interview, and those simple things that our parents typically teach us to do, but they don't have that resource, those parents, to help them, then they have a much better chance of success.
And they're able to stay here for up to a couple years, but before you guys had this place, what happened once they turned 18?
Well, for 26 years, we have been an emergency shelter. That means that children birth to 17 years old who are removed from their homes due to abuse or neglect, and there's no place for them to go. In other words, there's no immediate foster family available, or there's no family available, then there had to be an emergency shelter for them to go to. And so that's what we provided. So depending on their age, they could stay with us a maximum of 90 days. Now, we still provide these services. We have 3 of our 5 cottages that are devoted strictly to emergency shelter. But this is a brand new program for us, and we think it's very essential.
And while this one's just for boys, you are going to be opening up one for girls as well.
Yes, yes. So we're opening up this cottage and learning, smoothing out all the bumps in the road. And the next cottage will be for girls, the same age bracket, 16 to 21. And that will open the end of August.
Awesome. Julie, thank you so much. Julie Birch, Director of Marketing here at the Austin Children's Shelter. And if you want to learn more about these transitional living facilities, as well as possibly donating some money to try to help run this facility, we have that for you on our website at kxan.com. Very interesting story. And Chris, you may not realize this, but once a kid hits the age of 7, it actually becomes harder to be adopted. So that's why these transitional living facilities are just so important.
Yeah, and 50% that age out actually become homeless. That's a shocking number.
Absolutely. This is even more important to have this, and this is really the first of its kind in Texas.
Great work being done. All right, Kate Whiteout with the latest. Thank you for that, Kate.